Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this Filbert Flies Club Filbert group flight, organised for us by Marcus, who is taking us on a helicopter tour of Stuttgart and the surrounding area, and going down to Lake Constance. And could everyone who's in the chat make sure that they have muted their YouTube tabs, please? Oh, that was me. That was me. It's not any of you. It's me. That's all sorted now. So yes, thank you for those of you who have joined us on YouTube. Good afternoon, Kevin. Good afternoon, Rodrigo. Make sure that if you're in Club Filbert, make sure that your Discord account is linked with your YouTube account. And yes, I'm very well, and hello, Senent. So Marcus, do you want to tell us a little bit about this trip?
I'm so proud of you, of me, that you are joining me today and give me the chance to show you my country. Yes, I hope I find some interesting landmarks for you. And well, today we are on a very low level, so that we see everything. And I tell you some stories when we are there. So I'm happy to see you all here in Stuttgart.
Well, thank you for having us here in Stuttgart. We've had a little Ben and I had a little practice with you about a week ago, and I can confirm that there's some absolutely beautiful scenery around here. So I'm just going to need to nip off for 10 seconds because I haven't got my e-cig with me. Then I'll be back, and then we'll go.
Great.
Okay, I am ready. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. We would start now, and you can do a low approach over the terminals and so on. Look what you see over there. You see a nice parking facility over the highway. Then we're approaching to the north. There you see skyscrapers, so stay below and try to fly through these skyscrapers. After that, we see a television tower, and I tell you some stories about that.
Sounds good.
Let's lift up.
Let's. Now, I have just got to spin my rotors up. I turned them down. I don't really know why I turned them down. I'll catch you up. I just tried to lift off, and realised that the rotors weren't spun up. There they are. Oh, that took less time than I thought. Right, I'm in the air. Now, I haven't been flying these helicopters for very long. Marcus is really the expert on these. I've flown them twice, and they take a little bit of getting used to, but they are a lot of fun, and they're the perfect tool for this job. So let's get a bit of altitude, which is a good way of not hitting anything in the absence of piloting skills, I find. And we'll head off over the terminals and follow you.
Fantastic. What you see behind the terminals are the exhibition areas here in Stuttgart, and on the right hand side the highway with the parking facilities. So, and then straight ahead to north to the skyscrapers.
Nice. Oh yes, I see them. So these are sort of used for conferences and that sort of thing, these exhibition centres, are they?
Yeah, exactly.
Sponsored by Bosch, I see.
I told it before, when they built up that parking facility, they totally finished that building on the right hand side on the field, and then they pushed it over the highway. So that was very astonishing when they did that.
Oh, that's amazing. I don't remember you telling me that before. I do have a memory like a sieve, so you might have done.
And when you stay below, you can try to fly through the skyscrapers.
A little challenge very early on in the flight.
Yeah. And these ones who haven't, who still have crash detection, well, nice that you joined us. See you next time.
I definitely made sure that was off.
Yeah. Good scenery though. Really good.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a rocket ship.
That was a bit of a shock to me. We didn't do this in the trial run, but I made it. And suddenly I'm ahead of everyone because I decided that the best thing to do when flying straight at a tower is to speed up. I don't know why I did that.
Close your eyes.
Alright, let me pull up and slow down a little bit so you can come past Marcus.
So when you see the tower, well, Filbert had his concern, but I checked it again. It was the first television tower in this world. Yeah. And well, yes, this was the time when the Germans were very innovative. Today we don't have that time any longer, but this was the first television tower. Yeah. Round about 160 feet high, something like that.
Yes, so my confusion was that it wasn't where the first broadcast was made from, but it was indeed the first tower. I should never have doubted you. I apologise. And was used for radio alone up until 2006. That's a fact I found out today.
Okay.
But yeah, it's what a lot of TV towers around the world are modelled on, including the one in Seattle, I believe.
Yeah.
Very impressive it is too. Although I seem to have two of them next to each other.
Yeah, I don't have that. It's weird.
Yeah.
So after the television tower, you see Stuttgart below us. It's like a small valley. We have round about 600,000 citizens here, and well, this is my hometown where I'm coming from, and I want to go down now with you to the railway station.
Okay. I've lost you again.
I'm slightly near the railway station.
Colour left to you.
In Germany, in meantime, this is the most known railway station because 20 years ago they decided we would like to have a new railway station, yes, to have more performance and something like that. And the great idea of the politician was, hey, bring it below the earth, yeah, and knock down everything what is above, sell the ground to build up houses and so on. And yes, there are many politicians who have made a lot of money, but they decided to knock down that beautiful old railway station. At that time, the costs were around about 1 billion. Well, you see, still today it's not finished. They are still trying to build tunnels and something like that, and the cost will be now around about 8 billions. And nothing to mention, the performance will be lower than that station before.
Really? Why will they won't fit as many trains in, you mean?
Yeah, because they today they have around 60 what is it, where train can stop, 60
Platforms.
places, yeah?
Yeah.
And in future there will be only 8.
Right, that's a big drop.
So we continue to the small river over there to the east, and there you find the soccer stadium.
Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Rodrigo. Yeah, it's good. It's a very different type of flying, and yeah, but it's really good for sightseeing. There's nothing better than a helicopter. Oh, I see the stadium.
And please tell me when I'm too fast. Yeah.
You're good for me. I think everyone's... Oh, Sonet's here. I didn't see him. Pardon?
I've lost all of you.
Okay, we wait here for you.
No,
Over
it's
the
okay. I
stadium.
found you. It's all good. Continue.
here above the stadium.
Yeah.
The great thing is with the helicopter we can stand in the air.
Yes.
Yes.
And the even better thing that I've discovered is that there's an auto hover feature on the autopilot.
There is. But there is a level 4 which does not let you use it
Oh, really?
in the new helicopter, yeah.
Ah, okay. I asked someone on one of the bush trips I did where I insisted on switching to the helicopter because I wanted to try it up a mountain. And he said that this does feature in certain helicopters that you can auto-hover, but not in this one. So I'm prepared to bend reality a little bit for the sake of pretty news.
Which button is that? Is that the attitude button?
No, so...
Top left. On that little flip out thing.
Yeah, the flip-out thing. Do you know
so
about that?
I've got that open up.
Then it's got GTHC underneath the up and down buttons. And when you're doing less than about 20 knots, then that becomes available and you can click it.
We're close to the stadium. You see a factory close to it. This is the headquarter of Daimler-Benz. And here they are building even the cars and motors. And well, with the new... Yeah, Mercedes, yes, it's a headquarter where Mercedes was founded here. And, well, actually they have a huge discussion with the work councils, because now in future times we only have electric vehicles and don't build up any motors any longer. And the expertise of that facility was to build motors, yes. That's why they would like to have now the experience to build up batteries or something like that.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, continue that river to the east, down in the valley. On the left-hand side, the hills are with vineyards. Very famous wine here. Probably, well, not my taste, that wine, but these are very famous vineyards here.
Cool.
So we can speed up a little bit here down to follow that river.
Just looking at your stream, Phil, but you've got labels on.
I have, yeah.
I'm doing it without. It's so hard.
Yeah, it is. I did a mixture last time. I turned the labels off to get screenshots, but it is very hard. If you get lost, you've got no chance.
So when you're above the river, it makes a left turn, and at the end you see a facility for waste burning and so on. So we can meet each other over there.
Okay.
And fly through the two roofs, or what is the name in English?
Funnels. Funnels or chimneys.
It is, yeah.
I see Gifted Mango in the distance.
You see me now.
Yeah.
I think you're just the north, east of me.
Yeah, mostly east.
Mostly east of me.
Are you in a chopper, Ben?
I am.
Nice. It's a beautiful little river, like, you know, in between the valleys. Lovely.
It is.
So after you manage to fly through skyscraper, I feel comfortable that you managed to fly here over that factory.
Yes, I'm more comfortable with this than I was the towers. So.
Great scenery. Really is.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the add-on, you know,
Yeah.
like downloading it.
Oh, and you haven't seen anything yet. Just you wait.
I bet. I'm looking for my own private castle now. You're all going so fast. I see you.
Yes.
Actually, I'm around 90 knots.
I'm doing 128 at the moment. to catch
Perfect.
up.
Yeah. It's so interesting not having labels on.
Hmm.
It's much nicer without labels on, it must be said.
I've got that mod that makes them smaller, so they're not so intrusive.
Oh, that's
Ah.
good.
I've never done that.
So it certainly helps to keep track of where everyone is, but it's just small text in the distance kind of thing, so it's not great big rectangles.
I'll have to look that up. That sounds perfect.
So what's produced here?
They are just burning waste and so on. Electricity at the end.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's an engineer, and we went walking along the River Thames, and the most exciting part for him was seeing one of these in London. Waste to energy plants, I think they call them. It's like, yeah, but
Wow.
look, you can see all the way. That's where the waste goes in. It comes up on these lorries. Yeah, he's very, very excited. He would love this tour.
Who was it that was really interested in the quarries as we were doing the minerals?
Oh, that was what did he call himself? Tolstoy. Tolstoy 787. I haven't seen him for ages, actually. I met him on one of the MSFS Bush Pilots trips. Really nice
Right.
bloke. And he came along to a few of the bimbals, but I haven't seen him
So
there.
when you have the heading now 12138, something like that. And at the end you see a small old volcano. This is our next destination.
Okay. What should you do if you've forgotten your password, Rodrigo? You reset it. So this is all still Stuttgart that we're flying over now, is it?
It's now Esslingen, close to Stuttgart.
Okay.
The Stuttgart is only that valley where we have been.
Well, wherever you normally log in, there should be a reset my password link or something, I would have thought. I don't know, you might be, Rodrigo.
Oh, I can see your guys' strobes.
Ooh, that's the
Right.
point. I should turn them on.
And, and I even have the landing light on, so sometimes it's better to see that too.
Yeah.
It's one thing I don't have on.
Yeah, I'll turn the landing light
You
on.
can see when you go in the menu because you disappear.
Me? Do I?
Yeah.
I didn't go in the menu then. I was just looking up. And
Someone did. They dropped into the forest and didn't come out.
Oh, right.
So you should see now that single mountain old volcano directly in front of you.
Yes. Oh, there's another Marcus in the distance.
I have switched off the labels.
Maybe I should do the same. I just feel like I need to keep an eye on everyone if they get lost, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe everyone can fend for themselves.
We're smart enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're here, Kevin. Good. I wasn't sure if you're still about. How are you?
So you call this a volcano?
Yeah, these were several ones.
Okay. You don't often get the recognition of volcanoes in Europe, do you? Like, apart from Iceland, I guess.
No, it's true.
You do some of the extinct ones. I mean, Edinburgh's built on an extinct volcano.
There you go. Okay. I don't hear about that quite often.
And I was steering to the wrong mountain. We have to go a little bit to the right.
Okay, no worries.
Gorgeous scenery, though.
It is, isn't
I'm
it?
assuming this is all the freeware that I downloaded. What I'm witnessing, it's beautiful.
I don't think we are over any of that freeware at the moment. I think this is all just autogen stuff. I think.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Wow. Still pretty,
It is.
especially on live weather. It's gorgeous. A great day for flying.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So, when I'm not totally wrong, here should be in Castle. You remember, Filbert, that one what I missed the first time?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh yes, it's just popped up.
I see it.
Yeah, mine did as well.
Yeah.
And below that castle, I had a picnic last Sunday, directly over there.
Lovely.
Nice. What did you take on your picnic? I'm curious about this. I know there's other details you don't want to go into, but what did you eat?
Some melon, baguette, wine, cheese, and something like that.
Oh.
Strawberries.
Sounds
So, and now enjoy to look on that small castle.
Yeah.
I could live here.
yeah. It's not my favourite. There are more. There are ones I'd like to live in more. But yes, this would do me.
That castle was built around about 1100.
Right.
1100 AD.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to stick the auto hover on. I'm going to go to the menu and get rid of my labels, and hopefully it won't destroy the helicopter. Traffic nameplates off. There we are. That is beautiful. Much more beautiful without nameplates around it.
How good is that helicopter though, being able to do this?
Yes.
It's so pretty. I'm just amazed by the green.
Yeah. Not how you picture Germany, is it?
No. Like your weather is totally different from mine. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What have you got?
I've got blue skies with the occasional cloud. Whereas you seem to have 3/4 clouds.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
What's your weather
everybody
like?
meets. Yeah. So let's continue to the west.
West, okay.
Yeah, and we are approaching to the next castle, 2 hills again. I fix my helicopter. So. Directly in the west, you see then the Hohenneuffen.
Oh, yes.
2 hills from here.
Yep. I have it. What's your weather like, Marcus?
Broken? Yeah, I would say broken. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Someone's still at the castle. 2 of them.
It'll be me trying to fix my controls.
Alright. Are you caught up then? Good.
Yeah. I just seem to be in a constant right spin, and I can't figure it out.
Ah. Do you have your rudder pedals and your joystick twist axis enabled?
Yes, possibly. It's that.
Yeah, I'd try getting rid of one of those.
Okay, cheers.
So even that castle was built round about the 11th century, close to the other one.
And were these built as homes, or were they defensive?
Defensive, I would say, to collect tolls and so on. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay, no worries, Rodrigo. See you in a bit.
Say I'm pleasantly surprised we're all staying together.
Yes, I'm glad that your lights are all so bright. That's helping.
So I'm directly above that castle. In summer times we have here many nights festivals. Yes, people are dressed up like knights in that time. Yeah,
Ah, right.
and with friends of mine, sometimes we stay over there. Yes, and well, yeah, and I slept once a time. Yes, after all visitors were gone. Yes, and everybody was dressed like a knight in that time. It was amazing. Yes, because you was feeling like a time shift and living in the 11th century.
Yeah. Were you dressed as a knight as well?
Yeah, I was a Scottish, like Robin Hood
Bregenz.
at that time. Yes.
Bregenz.
I have a sword, what you have to carry with 2 hands, yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
and of course the knight. Or what was it?
The armour.
The armor and
Helmet?
what Scottish people are wearing.
Oh, kilt.
Kilt.
Kilt, with a kilt, yeah. And I built that kilt original in Edinburgh.
Oh, wow.
I still have it. Yeah, that's a Hohenneuffen.
Well, you can even see
Question
the
is,
sunshades.
did you wear underwear?
No underwears.
No, good man.
Need you even have asked, Dingo.
Oh, yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, and the modder did a great job because you can really have a good look here inside the castle and so on. It's looks likely as you see it now.
Yeah. Beautiful.
It's just stunning geography all around here.
Yeah.
Loving the valleys and the farm fields. seriously, you need the same weather I've got. Because for me, it's sunshine and gorgeous.
Right. Well, we'll see how we go with live weather. And if it gets worse, I might go to a few clouds.
Actually, with live weather, it's okay.
Yeah, live's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming, Ben, you're the guy that's replicated as an aeroplane?
Oh, am I? I'm gifted manga. Oh, nameplate's on the. I did see a guy before flying around in a plane, just circling you guys.
Oh,
so-
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there is someone else flying around in the plane.
Okay, well, many people are doing the same trip like us here, yes. So, when we continue to the west, probably you see a lake below the mountains. This is our next destination.
Is it the other side of these hills?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Ah, sorry, Rodrigo, I missed all your messages. You're going to stay. Oh, thank you. But you're off to play Roblox now. No problem at all. See you soon. Enjoy your Roblox.
Just stunning. Stunning. Yeah, there's a plane just past me.
Has anyone
It's
got
a-
name tags on?
It's a twin engine.
I've got name tags on.
Who's in the plane?
I don't recognise the name.
Something like RD2S or something. Like. Wait for it to come past again.
Oh yeah, he's just overtaken.
When you see the small lake is too much to say that, yes, the small water here, yes,
Yes.
it's a pump station. When during the day from the solar energy, they're pumping up the water inside up to the hill on the left-hand side, and in the night they leave that water down to produce energies and so on. So I don't know what the English word is here, but it's a pump station for water saving solar energy.
Yeah.
So hydroelectric station.
Yeah.
It's DL2 SDS.
I don't know. I don't think. Someone jumping on wanting a free tour. But they won't have the scenery probably, so I won't be missing it.
So, and I want to do a cycle to a small, from the lake back to the east on that hill. We can make a short stop over that, and follow me, there's a small airfield over there.
Ah yes, this was my first ever helicopter landing.
Yeah, exactly. So when you're approaching low and just hit the trees to land over there. This would be my landing challenge for Cessnas and so on, but with helicopter it won't be any issue when I find it correctly. Yeah, here it is.
So good. I'm super impressed with all this scenery.
Good. I thought you would be.
I didn't. To be honest, I thought, yeah. But man, it's gorgeous. Oh, we're landing on the hill. Yeah?
Here directly to the airport, yes. Just go down,
Yeah. I got this.
1 minute stop, fill up your fuel.
Yep.
My landing is not so perfect.
Oh, they've got scenery there.
Yeah.
Because I didn't look at everything I downloaded, yeah? I just put stuff in.
Yeah.
Wow, this is an actual airstrip?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wow.
the grass one, not the asphalt one.
Yeah.
So just land down, shake your legs and so on. Fill up your fuel.
Yeah, I'm done.
Because personally, I find when you're
Gorgeous.
flying the helicopter, it's... Oh, I have to concentrate a little bit more than in a Cessna or something like that.
Yes.
It's going to
Yes.
grab a screenshot. So, can I have a toilet break? Would that be
Yeah.
okay? I'll be very quick.
Okay, great. It's so funny to see 5 helicopters here.
I find these people very odd that are sort of half buried in the ground. Does everyone have that?
Mm.
Yeah, they've all got headsets on, and they're all buried up to their waists. That was a nice bit of landing, though, if I do say so myself. Better than last time.
It's nice to see Senent in a helicopter and not a 787.
I know. I fully expected him to come in a 787.
But there's a plane, isn't it here? Does it belong to us or someone
No.
else?
It's someone
no, I
else.
think that's a random stranger. I'm back.
Okay, great.
Someone's hovering, though, over us. Someone's chosen not to land.
Yeah, might be.
Oh, 2 more.
So when you're ready, we can take off again.
I'm ready.
Let's make those guys land and watch them and criticize them.
Who's that he's just taken off? That you, Marcus?
Me, yeah.
Okay.
And continue to the west.
Okay. Oh, I didn't fill up my fuel.
Yeah,
I've still got 69%, that's fine.
Where are we going? West.
Yeah.
west.
Okay. So what's the name of this little place?
Oh,
Oh dear.
Meersburg. Something like that. Not exactly. So, I have to catch up my helicopter.
What happened?
You know, I'm switching on my IR set.
Oh, okay. Someone just crashed. I don't know who.
Could be me. I paused my sim just to turn down my settings a little bit. It might be me. Whilst I'm paused.
No, someone actually ploughed into the ground. I think if you pause, you just disappear for a minute.
Oh dear.
I think so.
So, we are approaching now to the next volcano in front of us, and close to it is Reutlingen. But before we fly over Reutlingen, we make a left turn to the next castle.
Sorry, I lost you all. So we're going west?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, it was Senent who crashed. He says he has no idea how to land. So
Just a controlled crash, isn't it? So
yeah, yeah. Do what you did just there, Senent, but more slowly.
Expert advice, that.
Yeah, I think so. You got to get your speed right back. You got to get into a hover, and then you've got to very slowly reduce the throttle down.
To get in a hover, it's pitch and power. So literally just pitch back and reduce the throttle,
There you are.
otherwise known as collective.
Yeah.
That will instantly, well, not instantly, but it will rapidly bring you into the hover.
Yeah.
So before the volcano, you see on my right-hand side, make a left turn to the next castle.
Okay. I'll follow
Thank God
you.
for lights.
Pardon?
Thank God for aircraft lights.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
How I can find you.
Well, I'm following someone, and I hope it's Marcus.
And personally, I have stuttering here over that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I've got the same Marcus. It's
Okay.
stuttering quite badly.
This we think is the Reutlingen photogrammetry.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I didn't install, based on your suggestion.
Advice. Okay, perfect.
We're heading towards that white castle in the distance there.
Yeah, exactly. You see on heading 0, what is it? 85. You see the next castle from the volcano.
085?
118.
Yeah, I know.
185.
Oh,
Sorry.
185.
Thank you, because you completely screwed me with that comment. I'm like, I'm pointed south.
Yes, that's right. At this castle, I'm very often in the winter time. Yes, because it's round about 900 meters, and there we have snow. Even when you don't have snow in Stuttgart, mainly you have snow over there, and so it's beautiful to work around. There's a small coffee in that castle, and that's why here I'm very often in the winter time.
Oh, nice.
I need to thank you for this, because, like, now I want to come here in real life.
That was
You are
exactly...
Really good.
Sorry, go on.
You are invited anytime.
Sweet.
That was exactly mine and Ben's reaction as well when we did it last time. Yeah, we want to come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely at some point.
You should get the Stuttgart tourist board to sponsor you, Marcus.
Thanks, yeah. When I retire, then I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping to be, like, by becoming a bus driver.
Oh, right, yeah. Any news on that?
But, no, nothing yet. Nothing's come back of that. You know, it's a prelude. Like, I'm hoping, you know, by getting those skills, I can turn into an actual tourist, like, bus driver.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and you see, today you wouldn't get any allowance to build up these kind of houses any longer. Yes, they just build it on a rock and so on, so totally strange. But yes, it's a beautiful castle.
Yeah.
It's called Lichtenstein. I have to check when it was built.
Lichtenstein. I know that word from somewhere.
No, it's also a country.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
isn't it?
right.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's called. It's a country in Austria, near the Lake of Constance too.
That was something that was piquing my memory, was Constantinople. Where is that?
Turkey. Is it Turkey? No. Morocco, I think. Look at that.
So, did it either one get its name from the other?
Constance and Constantinople.
Constantinople are so many towns, yes, because
Yeah.
I think there are in the world around about 10 cities with the same name. There is a historical background about that, yes, but yes, there are many Constantinoples.
Isn't it Istanbul?
Yeah.
You know, the 80s song.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why I
So-
thought it was in Turkey initially, actually.
Yeah.
My sim is showing water up there. Is there water up there?
I have to think about where do you see the water?
Behind the castle to the southwest.
I see that. Yeah, it's like a little lake.
It's like a lake. I'm assuming it's a replication of a lake.
Okay.
But I'm descending now, slow speed, right toward the castle. I don't know if you can see me.
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. And there is a lake just behind it.
Okay, great.
Oh yes,
No,
but it's
fair
not
enough.
actually wet, is it? It's like a texture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at your stream now.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the north.
That's your directions too.
So, but tell me when you want to make some screenshot and so on. I wait for you.
Amazing. Amazing. Gorgeous. How good is it to fly helis?
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I didn't think I'd like it, and I kept saying, no, I'll do it in a plane, I'll do it in a plane.
Yeah.
And he
I've
persuaded
been
me.
on it for probably as long as Marcus has been doing it. I started the moment it came out.
Right,
And I've been studying, doing it.
yeah. Because my only experience of flying helicopters, I think, was FS 2004, maybe, whenever the Bell Jet Ranger first appeared.
And I did it, yeah.
And I hated it. Gave me no pleasure at all, but I love this one. I guess it's really because of the scenery, because there's something worth looking at now.
True. Like, I'm using it with NeoFly, like with my missions.
Oh, right.
It's totally given me how do I say? It's given me the motivation,
Yeah.
to actually fly like this, to come in, spot land, find something,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I paid the $10, so I get the scenery now. And they're kind of generic, but
What scenery is that?
so NeoFly is free,
Yeah.
and it gives you can still do it, but it will put in certain sim objects
Right.
into there. So my first experience without paying money was literally just a bus that
Okay.
was driving along the ground. And if you pay $10, I think that's what it cost me, AU, like Australian dollars. If you pay that money, then it actually plonks in scenarios.
Okay.
Actually, I'm staying directly over the old town of Reutlingen. Filbert, we didn't make
I
that
know.
last time. When you come very close to it, you see that old town. I'm normally not doing this because my stuttering, but when you have no issue with that, then you just go down 1,500, 1,800 feet.
Yeah, let's go down and have a look.
Smooth for me down here.
Do you have the scenery installed, Marcus, or no?
Yeah, I have it. So that's why exactly where am I right now? There you see.
Ah, yes, I've come back. It's just amazing being able to spin on the
Yeah.
spot, isn't it?
Yeah. Pivot is the word. Pivot.
Sorry, what was that?
Pivot.
Pivot, that's the word.
That's the correct word. Yeah.
But I have to go up. It's unbelievable for me. Unmanageable.
Starter.
So
What is this place that we're hovering around?
Reutlingen.
Reutlingen here. 1 minute you stay below, we continue now. My heading is 350.
Yeah, it's very melty for me, this scenery. The rest of the photogrammetry is good, but
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why I'm not having stutters. Maybe my sim's just decided not to draw it properly.
It's quite melting.
And
for me as well,
then,
and I'm stuttering.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the next top what I'm doing, where I'm now, you see an old castle, and here the scenery is a little bit nicer.
Oh, yeah.
And you see an old town tower.
Is this Tübingen?
No,
Not yet.
not right now. Other part of Reutlingen.
I give you all the +1 for your helicopter skill set. You're doing really well.
Thank you. Thank you, Rotor God.
You see the the church over here?
I just
no,
see lights.
you're still not at the other place.
Yes, I see, I think. I tell you what, you got to pull up quickly.
Yeah, I just realised I was descending. There we go. All good.
Right. I think I'm, roughly in a hover. We'll try and do a rapid descent to have a look at this church. Oh, I see it. Yes, I see it. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, this part is looking much nicer. Dare I go outside while this track? May as well make having crash detection turned off worthwhile.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a lovely old church.
Yeah, I'm looking at your stream. That's not anything I was looking at. Find it.
Yeah, I spotted it. Just spotted it. The houses here, they look kind of like Dutch houses.
So, and we can continue to the west and follow the street over there.
To the west, okay.
I see it.
This is just the best. You know, who would have said even 3 years ago that one day you'll be able to fly a helicopter over Reutlingen and go down and look at the actual church that's there?
Alright, you got a heading?
Heading directly west.
I'm not visual on any of you at the moment. Oh, yeah, I am. Cool.
There's a big main road that you can follow.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm getting a bit fast again.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
At the horizon you see Tübingen, but right now where I am there is a small river, you can follow that river then.
Yeah, I see it.
Fountain down below?
Oh, what, sorry?
Fountain down
Oh,
below. Gorgeous scenery.
Yeah, it is.
The street and the river turns a left turn.
Roger.
And you can only follow the river.
Also got Chloe B with us.
Sorry, Mark?
There's also someone called Chloe B in an aircraft that's with us.
Oh, okay.
On the
Sure,
track,
saw them on another stream as well.
What, one of mine?
Yeah.
I guess maybe there are some Club Filbert Bronze members who aren't in the Discord server. So maybe maybe
They
we
probably
do.
are. They just don't contribute. You know.
Maybe. There are definitely some who aren't there. There are definitely some who are just not interested in the Discord, which is fair enough. So maybe it's some of them.
So here you see in that valley a small hill, then behind that is Reutlingen, so over there, slow down. Reutlingen is a very famous university in Germany. Many important and famous and very known people like Goethe and so on studied over there. And well, I tried it too. And it takes me a lot of time. I was here for 10 years, yes. Don't ask me about the parties and so on. Might be the reason why.
Tübingen, you mean? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the best party?
Uh,
Oh, I'm not meant to ask.
yeah. So many.
Yeah. So
But
I was
here-
thinking they're fountains, but I'm noticing it's a recurring image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
I
you
see
think?
what you're looking at. I'm thinking sewage works sticker.
Yeah.
And come down here too, because here you find the next nice scenery of, well, Tübingen.
Yeah, it's stunning.
And you see on the left-hand side of Tübingen two rivers. Or the river, it's called Neckar, is splitting here. Yes, you have by the way, you have seen that river already when we were near the soccer stadium at Daimler-Benz over there. It's the same river. But here in Tübingen, when you see the split of the two rivers, there in the summer times always a race from the students' organizations, yes, doing it on small boats, a race round this island in the middle, and the winner gets a free beer for the next student party in the evening.
Nice idea.
And don't ask me what you ask what gets the loser. The loser gets a Lebertran. I have to check what is it, Lebertran. It's awful. Oh, 1 second.
I want to see what that notification was, but I don't want to crash the helicopter.
Yeah. Me too.
Fermented meat.
It was Satira. His subscription is renewed for the 3rd month. If you're watching Satira, which I don't think you are, but you might watch later, thank you for your continued membership of Club Filbert.
What a picturesque location, though.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yep.
Unfortunately, my auto hover no longer works since I went out to the... Oh no, it says it will now.
You're probably going too fast.
Earlier I definitely wasn't, and I noticed this because last time I switched using the dev mode, and it wouldn't work after that. But this time I thought it's because I went to the menu.
Just off your left.
Sorry?
And I'm doing it. I'm hovering just off your left.
Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah.
So the loser gets...
Manual. No, whatever.
Yeah, go on, Marcus.
sorry. You know, the winner gets free of beer, and the loser gets cold liver.
Oh, grim.
Yeah. And he has to
Odd
drink it.
liver.
Yeah.
So, fish guts.
Yeah. Exactly that one.
I would eat that.
Well, he has. They have to do. On one boat are around about 8 people. And yeah. So, after you've seen the nice and the scenery is amazing because it shows you all the details. There's a nice church and a castle over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and we continue the valley on the west.
Beautiful. Oh man, this is like out of a postcard.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
It is. This is the castle, I believe.
Yeah, on the right-hand side of the hill, you see well, hospitals and so on. I haven't put that scenery in my list, but there are 2 heliports where you can try to land to next time. Yes.
Okay.
But we continue here in the valley.
I don't think I'm ready for a heliport, to be honest. Big fields, yes. Runways, yes. Oh, Scott, hello. Ah, and it's FU2 Max. Sorry, I missed some chat. FU2 Max was in the. I've forgotten what the name tag was that you said earlier, but that's him. And yes, Scott, the scenery is absolutely fantastic. You should download it all. You should come and do this at a later date. If you're not with us now, I don't think you're with us now. It is well worth it. Oh, I've just had lightning on the horizon.
Oh, okay.
Did you not?
Not yet, but it's dark.
Yeah. I think maybe after the break I will switch to few clouds.
Well, the next break is in 5 minutes.
Is that your airfield?
Yeah, exactly. We are approaching in the valley to the west. Then you see some rivers too. And after the rivers, you see a small mountain. And directly to the north of this mountain is the airfield.
Right.
Approximately 1 kilometer.
Cool. As Chloe. Oh, is that your reg? Or you're not your reg, your gamer tag. Scott, you're gonna you had plans to yeah, of course, no worries, but yeah, come back another time. I'll do it again. If I'm around when you do it, I'll totally join you. It's worth a 3rd trip.
Was that Scott?
Yeah.
To be fair, I would consider this on par with the payware that I did for Orbex True Earth England. I would honestly compare it.
Yeah.
To the north of the small village here is the airfield.
Okay. Did you?
It's
Sorry, go on.
Sorry?
Marcus. No, go on.
No, go on, Filbert.
No, I was just going to ask Dingo, when you say that did you create the payware in some of the buildings for True Earth England?
No.
No.
It's just, I paid for it.
Oh, right,
It's
okay.
a paid product, but it was in X-Plane, right?
Yeah.
And it was some of my most favourite scenery, like places to fly. It was True Earth was an amazing product.
Yes.
In X-Plane.
Yeah.
And this hasn't costed a cent, you know,
I know.
apart from the sim.
I know.
You know, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
So you fly over pylons, not between them. Just remember that.
Okay.
Are we landing at the airfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I'm landed, I tell you the backgrounds.
Don't let me down, Mark. I taught you.
I'm coming in 30 knots.
Good lad.
A bit higher then.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say I've been working and I'm trying to get my helicopter to work, but I'm going to load up 152 and follow along.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
You're very, very
you
quiet.
guys were at,
Oh,
so at least I have the same airfield.
Hang on, let me try and turn you up a little bit, Jenny, because I can barely hear you. That should be better.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, if you could get, if you got a volume or anything, you could turn up a little bit. That would be great. But I can hear you.
All right, but I'm gonna join you guys, and I know I found where you're landing, so I'm gonna spawn at the airfield, and I'm just gonna follow along on a 152.
Oh, brilliant.
We are actually at Poltringen. Call is Echo Delta Sierra Papa. Echo code. So this is where everything began. Yeah. This airfield. Well, I learned. I got my private pilot license here. Yes. And while I'm studying, I spent a lot of time too. Not only the parties, even here, and that's probably even a reason why my study took so long. But yes, exactly. Have a look around. You see a small placard here, nice tower here, flags where the fuel station is, and so on. And tell me when you are ready to take off.
Couple of minutes, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with the weather. On the one hand, I really like flying in live weather.
Few clouds, Filbert.
On the other hand,
Keep
I like a bit of
same time of day. Just go few clouds, because I think that's what my setting is. I didn't realise I was
okay.
on live, because for me it's stunning. The lighting is spectacular.
Yeah. In the meantime, I see some lightning too in the south. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be frank,
Go
this
few
is exactly how the real weather is like now.
And are you going to keep it, or are you going to change, Marcus?
Till yet, I keep it, but to be frank, well, later on, when we are at Sigmaringen, then we should change it. Because when we are flying in the valley of the Danube and so on, it's better to have not rain.
Go few clouds. It really is precious. It's super spectacular.
Yeah.
You won't know it from down here at the moment until you get up. So,
Well, that's what,
Same
funnily
time of
enough,
day.
what we had last time we did it with live weather was pretty much this. Pretty much few clouds. But I think I might, for variety, stick with live weather for now and follow Marcus's lead on it. And maybe if it gets too grim, we'll change up later on.
Yeah.
great
Yes.
scenery though.
It is,
If
isn't
only
it?
someone could make a pre-bed focus.
Don't start. Don't start. But I must have about 20 scenes. I've got at least a year's worth of freeware focus that I already
Yeah, I
know
know
what I'm
you
going to do. There's been so many good releases.
It's great.
So, Jenny, are you with us or?
I think so. I don't know. I've got all kinds of weird things going on. I may have to pop out again.
See your gamer tag on the screens.
No, I see. Yeah, I see the game. I see you guys.
Okay.
I'm coming down the runway.
West Europe server.
Yep.
Jenny?
I don't see you, I don't think. I don't see any Cessnas.
And
Oh, yes,
have
I do.
Everything's default on mine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
I see
I
you.
see everybody. I see Mercus.
Oh, I see the Cessna. Nice.
See
Yeah.
I see no helicopters. I see all planes.
Mm.
Right. It's quite good fun watching planes hover, though, to be honest. Oh, yes, so Max in-game is Chloe B. Because his daughter uses it for Roblox. I think I knew that once upon a time, I'd forgotten.
And Jenny, probably you recognize it. The runway is very short. Yes, even with the Cessna, it's too short sometimes for me. Yes, I was always frightened. Do I manage it or not? Yeah.
Well, we're in the sim. You can fly in the grass.
We will do it too. Not only in the sim. That's real life. Yeah.
Okay.
And even to take off, you have to take the grass to manage the takeoff. So, and Filbert, fill up your tank.
Oh yes, good reminder. Thank you.
So guys, when you're ready, then we continue.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go ahead. And we are approaching to the south.
Okay.
Approaching, continue to the south. So.
Okay.
And back to the mountains.
That was not my finest takeoff, but never mind.
And here you can speed up.
Okay. But I think we should probably stick to 100, otherwise Jenny won't be able to keep up.
Hey, if I have to switch to a 172, I can do that. Yeah, I don't know what's happened. The other day I had the helicopter flying fine. I can't land, but I can fly it.
Yeah.
Last night and today, I cannot get the thing to where it just keeps wanting to go backwards and just all kinds of
Oh.
I had to give up.
You don't
Try
have
to get
multiple controllers enabled, do you?
I do, but I had that before.
Yeah.
Had it working, so
Yeah.
yeah, I thought about unplugging my Alpha to see if that would work.
Yeah. I don't know, Ben. You had trouble, didn't you? Did disabling one of your controllers fix it?
No, I'm still having
No.
problems. So whenever I just power up, I rotate to the right, and whenever I power down, I rotate to the left.
That is a feature of the helicopter. It's what it does.
So let me just make sure.
Mine
Its
doesn't.
rotor torque is what causes it. So pitch and power is
Oh,
like
Which model do you use? Which flight
sorry.
controls do
I
you
was in
use?
advanced, not basic.
Ah.
yeah, as you should be.
Absolutely not yet.
No.
You're capable. You're smart. You can do it. And Jenny, I've got a question for you. Do you ever, or have you got the Savage Carbon?
I don't.
You should. Tremendous aircraft. It can't do what this helicopter can do, but it can get very close. And it can go fast enough, it can go slow enough, and it's manageable at all those regimes, you know? So definitely something to try for like low-level VFR like we're doing.
Oh, I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, well worth it. If you struggle with the helicopter, then you know it's the next best option, in my opinion. But I'll just reiterate: extreme dead zones. Hit escape, go to control, go to extreme dead zones. If you're in a helicopter, and put your extreme dead zone down. Like start at 30, maybe 40, and you're going to have a better time. I just personally, I apply it for pitch and roll. I don't use it for throttle, anything like that, but definitely worth it.
So I hope I find the next castle, but it's at the mountains over straight ahead. Someone over there. It's funny, I couldn't speed up so much like in the last times. Is it the wind or something like that?
You put more fuel, didn't you, on board?
Yeah,
So you're heavier. That's the
yeah,
reason.
could be. Yeah.
I'm still able to go, well, 140 easily, I'd say.
Okay.
Maybe not. Fine. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you have got to get your hands on this helicopter, Scott. It is brilliant. It's so
It's
much
still
better
jerky,
than I
though. It's jerky.
It is
I
a bit
don't-
jerky.
Yeah. You know, if they can remove that, I'll be happy. But like I said, I think it's a sim thing. You know,
Yeah.
I do believe it's the way that Microsoft Flight Sim models turbulence
Yeah.
over. Even if there's no wind, it still models airflow. You know,
Yeah.
and I believe that's what causes it.
And I have something similar in the Piper. No one else seems to, but I have these little jerks in that as well.
So I see lightning. I see now lightnings over the hills.
Yes.
You too, guys? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I felt that
And-
when you helped me the other night on the juddering,
Yeah.
it certainly helped. And the reason it helped was, I think we changed the dead zone on the rudder, didn't we?
Yes.
And I found out that the rudder on my Thrustmaster joystick is glitching.
Yeah.
If I just go into the sensitivity screens, the graph's jumping around all over the place, even if
Yes.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
Noise. That's
So,
called noise.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've gone to. I've turned that off, and I'm using the rudder pedals instead,
Right.
and that's made a huge improvement as well.
That's exactly what has gone wrong with 2 of my Thrustmaster T16000Ms.
Right.
Which I'm currently using, and I experience the same thing.
Yeah. And that you can
It's-
take them apart and unwrap the wires a little bit from the potentiometer. It's fiddly and it's a pain and you shouldn't have to do it, but it is fixable.
Right.
So probably you see the next castle directly in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Way off in the distance, actually. I can see it. That's great.
Yeah, it popped in nice and early this one. Are any of you tempted by the Payware helicopter? I can't remember which one it is, but there's one out.
The Bell 47 or something.
Yeah.
Yep. I am, but I'm not in a position. I just can't spare money at the moment.
Fair enough.
But the question is it how much better than this is it?
Well, that's what I want to
So
know.
good.
That's why I want someone to buy it who isn't me.
I've watched a lot about it, because that's how I decide whether or not, you know, I can spare it and commit. And it's personally, it's a helicopter I've always loved, but it's not something I'm going to spend money on. I want my all-time favorite helicopter is the MD 500, which this is very close to. It's very close to what that gives. But the MD 500 is my favorite. I don't know if you're aware of what that is.
No, I don't think I could picture a single helicopter, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, you know how this helicopter, if you look at the tail, it's got the rotor blades,
Yeah.
like concentric turning.
Mhm.
The MD 500 doesn't use that at all. It was the first in its kind to use airflow. So what it does is it pushes out exhaust, basically,
Oh.
out of its tail.
I'm over Hohenzollern. Sorry to interrupt you, Jingo. Digo.
It's okay. Happy
This
to
is
be
one
here.
of
It's
the
amazing.
most amazing castles here around the area.
This is Filbert
especially
Castle, right?
at Filbert Casa, yeah.
Yeah.
It's high,
Gorgeous.
around about 855 feet, and was built up even in the 11th century and rebuilt it in the 15th century. Here, our dynasty came from. So the family of our emperor was from here. At that time, he covered Austria and whole Germany up to Poland. This was the area what that emperor covered, and he came and his family came from that castle.
So it is, yeah. I can see myself in this one.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's your castle. Like,
Yeah.
I can totally see you here. Like, I'm happy with the one I picked. You know? But that's fine. But there's enough distance between us. Interestingly, I watched a video the other day, only a couple of days ago, on how to build the perfect castle.
Oh, right.
And when you look at castle positions like this, like real life, when you look at it, you can see exactly, you know, what it is they're aiming for,
Right.
why they choose what they do, you know,
Mm.
everything like that. Like how to build a perfect castle is such a interesting subject on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott, sorry, I missed your message. Your T-Flight Hotas X has noise with the rudder, randomly starts moving on the ground and does the same thing as Mars. There we are, so it's a Thrustmaster thing, isn't it?
It is.
It's a design flaw.
Yeah, but yeah.
So guys, come a little bit closer to the castle. You see much more details.
Seriously, you should be few clouds right now with this time of day. It's amazing. It really is.
It
Because
is.
the whole valley is lit in sunshine.
Oh, alright. You've sold it to me.
Great. Yeah,
Wow.
I think I switched to
Oh, that is much nicer.
few clouds.
Look at that. Yeah. And just take a look around the valley as well.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
yeah, it does. It does.
Affecting all the little villages.
I'm taking their taxes from them.
I'm loving this auto.
Germany look like.
See? Isn't that spectacular? Okay. You
So-
and your order. Hold on.
Now, I don't like to say anything, Dingo, but when we were in Tübingen, and you said, look, I'm hovering and I'm not even using auto hover, there was quite a bit of movement there.
Yeah, there will be. Because, believe it or not, you cannot actually stationary hover in a chopper. You're always moving.
Yes, fractionally.
Yes. So that's my defense.
Right.
Alright?
I thought I won't say anything unless he brings up my auto hover again.
Yeah. Now, who can land on that castle?
Nobody.
Not really.
Of course we can.
There's not a big enough flat surface anywhere, is there?
No,
Dunno.
there isn't.
Isn't? You've tried, Marcus?
No, but I'm very close, to be frank, yes, but...
Yeah.
I had a good
You'll
look
just
around
sink
in the
through it,
drone
won't you? Yeah.
because I
In
figured
the drone? Hey, what kind of helicopter pilot is that?
I had a look around in the drone because I was picturing when I buy this castle where if there was room to put a helipad.
Okay, that's fair.
I like the when
That's fair.
part. When I buy this castle.
Yeah, because I figured when I can afford to buy this castle, I can probably also afford a helicopter, and it would be quite nice to
course.
come and visit you in your castle, Dingo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fair.
that'd be great.
And
We could
Marcus,
do
of course, who is already here.
Weekly luncheons.
Yeah, but I was thinking it'd be a
great.
pain to drive.
So we continue to the south, heading, well, follow the line, mountain line.
Compass
south.
direction, please.
Yeah. 210.
Sure. Thank you.
So am I right in saying that this flight is basically a real estate crap?
You got it. You know, I did it now 2 times, yes, and still nobody bought one castle.
Give me time. I have to buy a lot of lottery tickets.
What commissioner you on, Marcus?
3%.
No, I've got to say, I'm impressed with all our helicopter skills, how we hover, maneuver around.
Yes, me too.
Horizon line, up ahead. I've got it.
I'm amazed how Cessnas can hover. That's all I see is a bunch of Cessnas.
We did a bimble when Marcus came along in the helicopter, and it was very funny.
Yeah, I'm noticing your stream, Phil, but you don't have the horizon line.
No.
Like I do.
I was peeling my eyes to see it.
I wonder. Because it's about 3/4 up the furthest ridge that you can see in the distance.
Right.
For me.
Right.
Yeah, I can see it on yours. It is
Oh
there.
yes, there it is now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry to point it out,
No, that's all right.
but it's a lighting issue.
Yeah.
It's like it will disappear.
Mm. Yes, you're saying it's down to time of day and that sort of thing, isn't it?
Huh?
I was just thinking if I can hide me behind one of the mountain and see what you are doing, guys.
Yeah. If I wasn't so close on your tail, you could get away with that.
When he then pops up in an Apache.
Awesome. Thank you for this, Marcus. It's a great tour.
Thanks.
Like, honestly, I would never have done this if it wasn't for, you offering this kind of stuff and research.
Yeah, me neither.
And Filbert, as usual, I'm in formation.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Something slightly intimidating about it in a helicopter. I don't know why.
It's how I like to fly.
Yeah, fair enough.
So the next mountain is what I mentioned last time. You remember, Filbert, where the hole in the mountain is. What they are building out from there?
Oh, slate. It's a slate quarry.
Slate.
Yeah.
Slick quarry sounds like a good cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the sort of thing you expect to open up to reveal a missile silo or something, isn't it?
My co-pilot is called Susie.
Yes. But
haven't
tell me
kissed her
how
though.
I can get rid of her. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't kissed her.
You know, anytime when I want to look to the left, there's somebody, and I want to have that view, not her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think possibly you can click on the seatbelt.
Is it?
Because, yeah, you can do it for your own pilot, and that brings
Oh,
you
yeah.
in. And I
Yeah,
believe if you click on the seatbelt,
Wait, I will test it.
it works. I've just got rid of her.
Yeah.
Great.
All these bodies flying to the ground now.
Yeah.
yeah. Wow, look at the tower coming in and out of the cloud.
Yeah.
Like,
And now you see the big hole here in the top of the mountain.
Mm.
so this is the quarry, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, now, as you know, remember, Filbert, I'm approaching to our country house and try to find that next airport.
Oh, yes, yes.
We have a country house.
Yeah, here on the next mountain.
Nice.
This is where your parents live, right?
Yeah, well, they live in Stuttgart, but this is the country house of them. And
Yes.
to be frank, half of the year they are over there.
Oh, thank you, FU2 Max, who also said click on their seatbelt. We have all learned something today.
Yes, anytime.
Boozy always comes with me.
Sometimes I get her, sometimes I get that bloke. It seems to vary. None of them are
Really?
ever invited. In fact, it's always her in the helicopter, I think, to work with her. In
Yeah.
the Cessna, I get a variety of people turning up.
What's the name of yours?
I haven't
co-pilot?
named her, to be honest.
You really should. Everyone names their co-pilot. Come on.
No, I'm not convinced that's true, Dingo.
I was watching that rotor sim pilot. Every time he says Ben, I just crack up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did it.
Okay, you are all behind me, so I can continue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about
So
to be in you.
this is a small village where we have our country house, and roundabout in the west is that airfield. Let's try if I find it.
I don't remember this airfield. I remember going over this way. I can't
Is
picture
there
it.
an airfield here?
No, it's
No,
all the way up.
behind the mountain in the west.
Okay. Sorry, we hovering here? Because I'm hovering.
I want to find.
There we go. Yeah.
that airfield.
It's glorious. It's glorious. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Especially with the time of day and the lighting.
Is that the airfield right there?
This is always the same time. I'm struggling to find it.
I see. I think that's another helicopter. In the meantime, can I just point out my non-automatic hover, Dingo?
Yes.
Not bad, eh?
Super skillful. I'm circling it. I'm watching.
Oh yes, there you are. That's even more intimidating.
I have it. I have it.
Ah, good.
Okay.
Is it Zeppelin Han?
I'm
Yeah.
just looking at your stream. It is intimidating.
Yeah.
All right. Off and away.
Thanks.
That's all right. What I'm more impressed with is this piper who is hovering behind us.
Oh yeah. That must be someone with a livery.
Yeah. I have.
Is that
Yeah, because he's
Max?
actually angled exactly like a helicopter would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that this cloud of helicopters heading to the west-northwest is the correct way, right?
Yep.
I haven't left. I'm still good.
297, 297.
I see you all.
So the runway is heading 260.
Ah, yes, I see. Perfect for the few clouds preset.
Benny made it to land. Perfect.
Isn't the lighting spectacular though? This time of day and this scenery.
It is. This is why we chose this time of day.
Well, you spotted me landmark.
Perfect. Perfect. rough landing. What time do you have in your sim right now?
I have 1836 local.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Remember, fly over pylons, not between.
Thank you. Is that what you're doing?
Probably not. But, you know, I try and remind myself.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. It's completely logical because of wires, you know.
Yes.
So you always land over, you fly over them rather than between them.
Yes.
Let's see if I can do this.
So, I propose to have a 5-minute breaks here. That's okay for you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, then we see us. Yeah,
It was a nice landing.
4:40.
4:40. See you then. Oh, hello, Neil. Welcome. We have just arrived somewhere. We're just having a 5-minute break, as you probably heard. I'm going to do a little bit of hover taxi to get off the runway, hopefully. And I'll plonk it down. Oh, wherever I damn well like, to be honest.
Beauty.
Cool. Right, see you in a few minutes. I am back.
Me too.
Good.
And me.
Good.
So,
How many girls have we kissed by now, Marcus? How many? Come on.
He doesn't have enough fingers.
Look on his helicopter, there's a little scratch for each one.
Is there?
You know, I wanted to show my girl that video, but I think I won't.
I think not, yeah.
You show the first bit, just say you're having Wi-Fi problems when it comes to this bit now. Skip along a bit.
Yeah.
I'll do you an edited version if you like, Marcus.
Actually, girlfriend friendly.
So,
Max,
everybody on board?
Max is changing livery.
Okay.
So give him a minute.
I see one.
Yeah, if Max goes generic, that'll help.
Yeah. So there's Jenny, 2 helicopters, 3 helicopters, 4 helicopters.
Great.
1, 2, 3. Who's missing?
At the end, at the holding point is 1, 2, Cessna, 3, 4, 5. Great.
Yeah. So everyone in the
6.
voice chat is here. Oh, Max is back in red apparently. I can't see him, but I might just not be looking in the right place.
Behind you, just to your look.
Oh, okay.
On the runway threshold?
The runway, yeah. I see him as a white.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh yeah,
I see.
but he's a helicopter at least. That's a step in the right direction.
So, the only thing what you have to do is straight ahead.
Marvellous.
I'm in a helicopter. I've got 360 degrees of straight ahead.
Okay, got it.
Wait,
Directly
which
to the west.
Thank you.
And the next landmark is directly in front of us. You will see it.
I see
You
it
can't
already.
miss it.
I see it. Is it the tower?
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, that was a fun little takeoff from that airfield.
Yeah. I watched that. That was good.
Yeah.
Spectacular scenery. I just cannot say enough.
Thanks a lot.
Have to come over to Germany more often.
Yeah, Jenny, you said you was here already. Where have you been here?
I was in Frankfurt for 2 years,
Okay.
so I made it down to the south for a trip once. Then most of my stuff was just kind of.
So you have visited the castle Hohenzollern, haven't you?
I haven't.
Yeah.
No, there were certain things I, wish I had been able to do when I was young and stupid, so I didn't do a lot of things that I look back now and go, "We're in Germany, why?"
Well, you can come back. I think Marcus is going to have at least 5 of us turning up on his doorstep.
So,
Oh, I've just realised, Max, you meant it was a typo. You meant you're back and you're ready, not that you're in a red helicopter. I'm with you now.
so, and the tower looks exactly like it looks here. Yeah, it's so unreal when you're over there.
Tell us about it.
Test
like a spiral.
No, it's a test tower for elevators.
Interesting.
Yeah, and not vertical. They are even testing here horizontal helicopters. They just turn it by 90 degrees and then using the same area for testing these elevators in that way. There are no wires at all in it.
And did you say it's all magnets?
Yes.
That is amazing. I didn't get a good look last time. I'm trying to work out how it turns on its side.
Did it lie down? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe
I feel like it'd be impossible to light it down though, wouldn't it?
There's nowhere to lie it, is there?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, there
I was
is.
thinking with like an arm,
to,
comes out like an arm, and then
We need
rotate
to
it.
Google it.
Pardon?
See it in action. We need to Google it. See it in action.
Yeah. Marcus, how do they test the horizontal elevators?
This magnetic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had pictured the whole tower lying down. That's not what happens.
Me too.
Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
You know, the spiral aspect of it, and it's like wide, it almost looks like it's cornered
Yes.
when you get up real close to it. It's very detailed.
It is. It is. And you see a small visitor platform on the top.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Can you land on it?
Yeah.
You can, Dingo, as an expert helicopter pilot. The rest
Where
of
do
you-
you go? No
You
pressure.
can. I'm good.
It's almost like they've screwed it into the ground, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's me. That's
Yeah.
me.
But you don't get this kind of view in P3D,
True.
Filbert.
No. Nor would I ever claim you could. But on Thursday, you're going to see how good P3D can look. Probably. If Ben helps me make it look good.
Pardon.
I said on Thursday they'll see how good P3D can look if you help me make it look good.
Oh, don't you worry. It's gonna look better than this.
Is it?
Can't.
That's big promises, that is.
Seriously, you can't.
Yeah, I think I promised there under deliver it. No, what good?
And you know, when you're standing before it, it looks like a screwdriver, yes, standing in nowhere. Yeah.
A drill.
A drill, yeah.
yeah.
A drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Land on it, Filbert. Come on.
No, it's too small. It's smaller than my helicopter.
It looks so amazing, like bees around a flower. Yes.
Yes, yeah.
You climb up and get a bigger view, get a better view.
No, you can't land on it, huh?
No,
Or can you?
it's too
No, you
small.
probably can't.
It's too small.
Well, it doesn't matter about the size. It's the physics. Sim generally makes you think through things.
I think size plays a part, Dick. I'm not saying size is the be-all and end-all. I think it
We've had
plays a
this
part.
discussion. We have. On Discord I'm talking. And I never partook in that discussion.
But you see on the top the sign of the company.
Yes. I've forgotten which company it is. I recognise the logo, but I can't... Who was it?
Listen.
Thyssen, yeah. That's right.
Okay, then continue here that direction. Let's see.
Direction?
Let me figure out. 210.
Understood.
No. Well, yes. No. More 180. Follow me.
Yeah.
1 second.
Just saw a housey air up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
nice.
appeared and disappeared. So.
Oh.
150, so that's my final comment.
Final answer.
Yeah. This time I want to bring you at the beginning of the Danube Valley.
Awesome.
Danube is a river. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. And here it comes from. Here's the spring of that Danube.
Interesting.
Around about, I would say, 20 kilometers south from that tower.
And it's one of the longest rivers in Europe, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The river has it's 2,850 kilometers long,
Wow.
and it's starting from here.
And it's the second longest river in Europe after the Volga in Russia. I've just looked at it.
Okay.
There we go. Nice.
So, Neil's come back with some more facts about the elevator. 246 metres high. It's got 12 shafts in it. And panoramic views from the viewpoint.
Well, one. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This has gone better than I expected.
What were you expecting?
Pandemonium, I guess.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's because you don't have enough faith.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm amazed how well you're all flying in your helicopters.
That's also because you don't have enough faith.
Yeah.
No, we've all had a little bit of practice, I think, everyone who's in here.
Yeah.
I was expecting a few who had never flown it before. Mind you, even Sonent, he hadn't really flown it before, I don't think. Other than the one little crash, he's done alright.
So guys, and come down to around about 2,800 feet.
Yep, I'm at 2,800 feet. Are you keeping up all right, Jenny?
Yeah, I'm right behind Marcus.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you guys do your thing. I mean, you guys get to stop and hover a lot. I can catch up that way.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
While I do, big circles around the points of interest.
What's this town called, Marcus?
Speichingen.
Oh yeah, there you are, Jenny. I think it was your lights I was looking at.
I see you guys are all behind me. There you are.
Just...
Talking me.
yeah.
You know what I'd love to see is, have you ever watched the latest videos that they're doing these days, which is drone art? It's where they fly, they fly drones with lights on.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
I've not seen it in Microsoft Flight Sim. It would be super cool to see that.
How's it captured with like a long exposure photograph?
Video,
Oh,
basically,
video,
is what I've watched. Yeah.
Yeah, just like they did a fantastic one over the Forth Bridges at New Year. It's
Oh.
like, they have like 500 drones, and they can change the colours of the lights, and they're all computer controlled. So they all fly around and make patterns in the sky, shapes and things like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I
So
see.
amazing.
I'd never heard of that. I was picturing something like light painting, but with drones, but no, I'll look it up.
Yeah, it's more like imagining each drone as a pixel in a screen,
It's really impressive when you see it.
Yeah.
I would like to see it in Microsoft Flight Sim. Because it's not done. No one's done it.
No.
Well, I don't think you can have that many people in one instance, can you?
No.
No, it's all computer controlled.
Yeah, but like in the sim I'm talking
in the
about,
sim,
you can't have 500 people, in one instance.
So we are approaching now to the next city. It's called Tuttlingen. We are around about 2,600 feet, and the river what you see in front of us is the Danube. And we are following it to the northeast.
He's with us now.
Sorry?
Howsy Air is with us now.
Oh, good. Howdy, if you're watching, welcome. If you're not watching, well, maybe you'll watch later, and I hope you had a good flight.
Da, 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 da.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. Beautiful scenery. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, and the river is here so small, and when you look at, for example, Bratislava or Vienna, it's a massive river, and here it's nearly nothing.
I've only seen it in Budapest, and it's huge.
So this is the source?
Yeah. 20 kilometers to the west from here.
Gotcha.
The mighty Danube doesn't look so mighty right now.
Love they've included the pylons in the scenery.
Is this that VFR? We love VFR thing.
Yeah,
I think so,
it's,
Yeah, the power lines you see here,
I can't actually see them for some reason. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Too high.
Yeah.
Get down to our level.
I'm at 2,300, 2,400 feet.
I'm following you.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see the power lines now. It was definitely worth a rapid descent.
Wasn't it? Man, I want to land here and have spotted teeth. Beautiful.
Yeah. Have you done any picnicking here, Marcus?
With my parents, to be frank, yes, because they love to do bicycle here, yes, and they're very often here. The only thing what you have to do is follow the river till you see the next castle.
Right.
Jenny?
Whoa!
That was close.
Pay attention to the rocks.
Yeah.
I think I don't have a co-pilot.
And the closer you are to the river, the better is the feeling to fly through the valley.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really gorgeous.
It is.
Again, somewhere I'd never have gone. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
That 20 million scenery download was so worth it.
Yeah, it was. It was. It felt like a lot, but actually, you know, what was it? 25 minutes, half an hour to get
Yeah,
3 hours of quality flying and
exactly.
beautiful views.
That's
It's
a good
well
way to
worth it.
put it. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It really is. Amazing with the lighting right now.
Yeah.
Glancing off to your right. I'm even going to say the word stupendous.
Big word, but fitting, I would say.
Yeah, it was.
Funny thing, in meantime, I haven't to watch any longer to the horizon on our primary flight display because I know when to have lift up and how to use it and so
Yeah.
on. So that's really
I
funny.
do the same. I do the exact same. The primary flight display in the helicopter, for me, was one of the major dissatisfactions I had. Because you should be able to see, you know, where you are, pitch related. And I've found that it's erroneous, like in the way it displays things.
Oh, this is
So
a
it's
tight
something I
bend.
don't.
Sorry.
This is definitely a great valley for flying down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm following Marcus like a hawk.
Yeah, and you have to play with your collective, yeah, haven't you?
Yeah, you do.
And rudder.
I'm lost. Oh, there you are. I got lost here last time, I think.
Yeah. The last time we got from someone else, so now it's much better, and to follow the Danube, it's much
Yeah.
easier now.
Yeah. Oh yes, we all went the wrong way somewhere around the Danube, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's was
Amazing.
tough now here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Pay attention.
Yeah, I'm paying attention. I'm right on your 6, Marcus.
Okay, great.
This is great.
Okay.
This is great.
I thought the 152 down the Scottish Valleys was good, but this is way better.
It is.
Took you. There we go. Biggest thing I struggle with the helicopter is speed management.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I'm going as fast as I would like to be going, but I'm a long way behind you lot.
Okay.
I'm just thinking
that's
with
okay.
Marcus, this speed wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to try and catch you all up.
My speed is round about 60 and 100.
And he's right there.
Yeah, I was doing 80, I think.
So beautiful when you are behind me,
It's gorgeous.
but I
it's
can't do
gorgeous.
any screenshots.
Yeah, I know. I know you don't have the time. Even like right now, you know, we're in the shadow of the hill. Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's amazing. And when you lift, like as we're turning left now, like you can see the sunlight,
Yeah.
you know, lighting up the valley. It's spectacular.
Yeah. Something went very wrong for me on that corner. I'm not entirely sure what.
Is that you, Mark? You just... Someone came at like
No.
120 knots.
No,
It's much harder when you're so close to the river, yes, to fly here that valley.
Yes.
Banking, radar, collective, everything like that.
Yes.
Stall out.
No. You're very low, Jen.
I'm trying to stick to Marcus here.
Yeah.
You're doing a good job. Seriously.
Use the helicopter when you got to.
Again, savage carbon, man. Savage carbon. Go grab it. Learn to
You got
fly
me
it.
interested in that now.
Yeah, you can do it. I promise you.
It's a ridiculous plane, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Must be next to me getting cold because I can't take my hands off the controls.
Yeah, I know.
So I would say
Spectacular.
5-10 minutes till we are in Sigmaringen for the next castle.
Right.
Spectacular valley, but like, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do this in X-Plane. Do this in P3D.
I mean, you just wouldn't, would you?
Nope.
So I made now a screenshot.
Yeah, you did.
Nice. I've been taking a few because I'm at the back, so I can see you all.
Oh,
Oh, but suddenly I'm about to overtake you unintentionally.
Remember, pitch power. Keywords in a helicopter.
I know.
Pitch and power.
I've just been trying so hard to keep up. It was a bit unexpected that you were suddenly right there. I'll slow down. I don't want to be at the front.
poor people in the village are seeing all these helicopters flying.
Yeah.
Thinking, what's going on?
Now this looks very private, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's another filming of Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up that corner. Oh, wow. So there's rapids here? Judging by the photogrammetry.
What, just round this bend?
Yeah. Looks like a shallow area.
Tell you what, it's a tight area.
It is.
It is.
It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
The attention here is a mobile phone. Oh, you know what I mean.
Mast,
Cell tower.
Mast, yeah.
Yep.
cell tower.
Cell tower.
I'm wondering
what
why I
it
had
is.
5
Mobile
bars.
phone mast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what we're
Cell
doing.
power.
Yeah, no, I just
Less billable.
Then he is below me.
I can't look at that. I just can't. can. Daryl.
Jenny doing amazingly at the moment.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the river banks around the.
Yeah.
It makes so much fun.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, this is a
So
whole
this
new
is-
experience.
This is
think
the
I've ever done
scenery
this much
that's
turning
downloaded
ever.
that's giving me this experience. It must be.
I think the masts and that are part of the VFR,
Yeah, I think so.
but the rest of it is
Well,
default.
just the farm fields as well.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
gonna
for me,
just-
they're all very delineated. That's the word.
Yeah,
Delineated.
that's just going to be the default photo scenery, I think.
Okay. Still, yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So, after 2 or 3 corners, we are at Sigmaringen.
I've just realised I said I would do this with Scott. I wouldn't be able to find my way. I wouldn't have a clue.
Nor would I. It's like
I
a
would,
colour.
I would love to do that in real life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I'd
most
pay
of
for
it.
this.
Not this bit. I wouldn't like to do this bit in real life. I'd be terrified, I think.
I think I'm going to bite Jenny on the bum. Have a look behind you, Jenny, when you
Oh,
go.
there you are! In your Seminole or whatever, Seneca, because you're gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna do a 2-prop.
Another tower. Amazing.
So
It's amazing. And the quality of those towers are really good.
straight ahead, you see the castle.
I see it. Can we land there?
Try whatever you want.
I need to after that
Mm-hmm.
valley flying.
Yeah, I need to
You'd
either
like
land or do a bit of auto hovering, I think. Dry my
Okay,
palms.
great. Then we're landing near the castle.
Okay, I'm going in. Do 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 do. You've got a perfect field there, Jenny, to land in.
Where?
To your right.
Oh yeah. Oh. Slow down.
Brakes!
Right. Pitch and power. Pitch and power.
What was the other P? Parachute.
Yeah, that was the other one.
I managed it.
Good job.
Oh, you landed at the castle?
Yeah, here is a parking place, so everybody can land here.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Good spot. Coming in. Now we get to watch Filbert's skills.
Why don't you all go and put the kettle on?
I'm about to. Quick coffee. I'll be back.
Oh, I see.
Whoa! I'm sweating now.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I'm down. All good. Alright, coffee. I'll be back.
Alright, see you in a bit.
I put my time now to 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Six helicopters are so great.
They are.
One is landing in the trees, but well, never mind.
Oh yeah, that's me. I was going backwards. I didn't see the trees. And this, children, is why you should not fly a helicopter backwards. I thought I was being clever there.
You know, I find it so so great parking slot here. So, but
Yeah, you did. And I am grateful. There we are. Here I am. It was good fun, wasn't it, Max? Yeah. Oh, I found another bush to land in. How did I manage that? Yeah, I'm going to go and land on this concrete. It's safer. Definitely no bushes there.
Perhaps you want to jump to the toilet or something like that.
Oh, I wish I had that excuse. Oh, you're still here. I was hoping you were making your coffee.
No, I'm back. I didn't watch the landing.
Oh,
by the
okay.
way.
It was
I'm
quite.
seeing the whole taxi, and it's still impressive.
It was quite a horticultural landing, put it that way.
Okay.
But this one should be
I
better.
can see you. I can see you in the sim. That's
Yeah.
good. Whoa.
Bit
Little-
hilly, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
There we are. Yeah, I landed in a tree, but I didn't know it was there because I was going backwards, you see.
So guys, before we are starting off, I'm playing a little bit with the time, so put your time on 8:30.
Okay.
And then
8:30 a.m. p.m.
PM, yeah. And then we can start off and enjoy the flight to the lake.
Nice. Done on the castle.
I've gone 8:21. That'll do.
Well, it's not a castle. What is it? Where the priests are in it? How it is called?
Monastery.
Monastery?
Or a priory.
Got an interesting kind of Turkish dome. I don't know what you call those in architecture. Say again?
A minaret.
A minaret. That might be it. Yeah.
It had, we say onion tower. It has like an onion
Sensible.
on the top. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensible. I completely get it. Onion tower.
You see these, I say it now, onion tower very often in Bavaria.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is there a reason for that? Like, was it influenced by Middle Eastern designers?
Good questions. I have no idea. But
Yeah.
Middle East, I don't know. No, not at
Yeah.
all.
Well, surely that's where that design comes from. For
Okay.
me,
Mm.
for me, that's what that evokes. You know, when I see it, I think Middle East. You know, you see it in India, don't you? You see it in all the Middle East, really.
Okay. So, when everybody's ready, then we continue. Jenny is cycling above us.
Mhm.
So, then I'm switching on engine 2. And when everybody is ready for liftoff.
I'm ready.
And steering to the south.
Can we have a quick close-up look at the castle first? I haven't-
Sure.
I haven't, seen it. I seem to remember I got really behind last time as well, and I had to speed up to keep up with you and Ben around here, so I'll have a quick look, quick nosy.
What is the? Oh, gotta learn how to speak. What is the castle?
A monastery or something, or a
Yeah,
priory?
monastery. Yeah, monastery, yeah.
Yeah, name. Sorry, name.
Oh, no idea. Sigmaringen.
Sigmaringen Monastery, innit?
Yeah. And by the way, on the right hand side of your flight display, you can decrease the brightness.
Oh yes, that's a good point. Right, I'm done now. We can continue.
Okay, directly to the south, as fast as you like. We see us at the lake.
Okay. South. Right.
And yeah, you can climb a little bit.
What have got up? This is a first for, I think, all of us. We've never seen this many helicopters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
So, well done.
And it makes so fun. It makes so fun.
Yes.
Much fun.
Is that where you landed, Jenny, on that hill?
Well, I did about 3 different lands, so
Okay.
I don't know where I ended up. I pretty much ran into a building, took out a few trees. Yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who was doing some deforestation. Yeah.
I'm glad I kept damage off.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be getting a bill from the local city mayor
Yes.
for damage created.
And I'm quite sure you can't miss the lake.
No.
No, that sounds like a challenge to me. Man, glance over your right shoulder.
Yeah, spectacular, isn't it?
Especially this time setting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what went on with our time calculations. I think it was my idea to start at 5, and I thought that would get us here at sunset, but it just didn't. Anyway, this is spectacular.
So we want sunset time
Hmm.
for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Actually, I have 8:40 local time.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm not last for once. Hooray.
I'm last.
I will be in a minute since you pass me.
Yeah, I'm closing.
I know.
Slow down. Keep you company here. Grab a screenshot of that. I've got all these lights in front of me.
Great.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm going to post it actually.
Please.
Yeah, I'll stop a second.
At the horizon, you see the Alps.
Yes.
Those big hills, right?
Yes.
Just looking at my second monitor. No, it's dark. Oh, good.
I've just posted a screenshot of the onion tower.
Yeah. I saw that. Beautiful.
I only have one monitor and I'm not going to risk looking at the moment, but I will later.
It's so beautiful, it'll make your eyes water.
Which is, of course, the last thing we need right now.
I understand you're limited for space, but why you do not have a second monitor is beyond my comprehension.
It's because I'm limited for space, Sting. I literally couldn't fit one in at all.
Okay.
Unless I could maybe do it if I turned it at 90 degrees, but then I'd have to put my joystick directly in front of it.
It's going to change your life when you do it.
Yeah, it will. My life, as soon as I get round to sorting out the spare room, my life will be a lot easier.
And Filbert bought that castle.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, never mind the spare room. Once I've bought the castle and I have a simming dungeon.
Sorted out the spare wing.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone else claim a castle yet. Only Filbert and I.
There's a nice one
Oh, the
coming up,
castle
actually.
tax.
I think I might claim this island, to be honest, looking up to.
There you go. All
As
right.
opposed to the castle.
That's a good shout. I wish I'd thought
That's
of
going to
that.
make for a good weekend.
Yeah. You jumped to the castle too early.
Mind you, a lot of work is needed on this island, actually, to make yourself a palace.
I know, but when you can hire people.
It's true.
I mean, it's the whole island. You've got plenty of choices. With a castle, it's a castle.
Yeah. You're very right, both of you.
Stick me on little helipad and runway on there.
Yeah.
My sim pros.
Oh.
Well, it'd have to be a big runway, Ben, for your beluga.
Yeah, this is the only plane I own now.
Come on. My sim pros.
Oh,
Still?
Yeah,
a little choppy, right? Yeah, a little
And
choppy
I'm
here
back.
right now. Yep,
it's okay.
me too. I guess I had to load in the lake.
When you're close to the lake, you see a little island. This is our next destination. It's called Mainau.
It's mine now.
You're all appearing again.
Oh, that was her.
You all disappeared for me.
It was very quick. Unless you've been preparing it since we did the practice run.
I was looking through the PDF then and I saw the name of it. I thought this is perfect. He said something.
And I think you can manage it to build a helipad on it.
I'll actually take the runway on the lake, maybe, if that's allowed.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking this is what I pay $1.99 for Ben to go.
No, we better with a seaplane then, Ben. Rather than
Maybe
leave
a
one with a runway.
I think that-
converted seaplane.
I think the neighbours would prefer it if you got a seaplane to if you built a giant runway in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting fact, is the people that made the seaplane, the Icon, actually made this helicopter.
Oh, really? Didn't know that.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, Howsy, hello. Hello to you in the chat. I'm glad you could join us. And I'm glad you're
I'm
enjoying
gonna
it.
say, I can see Howsy.
Yeah, he's with us.
So I think I'm going to use my seaplane. I'll land it here, and I'll use that to access the bigger airport. Keep the neighbours happy.
That's a good idea.
That's my plan.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
Exactly.
I was reading an article yesterday about Jeff Bezos and a super yacht that he's supposedly having built at the moment.
Yes, I read that.
And yeah, it's one of the biggest in the world, 127 meters long, 3 masts.
And you need a second ship for the helicopter.
Yes, exactly. You can't land it on the main one because of the masts. Amazing.
And at the island, fly very close, so you can see the gardener house and everything like that on it. The background of the island is the climate is very, very good here, yes, and the whole time you see flowers and plants on it. That's why the people came to it. It doesn't matter which season you are, you always find beautiful flowers on it, and in summer times we have classic concerts on it and so on. So it's a very famous tourist point here at the lake.
Yeah, you'll be able to
why.
bulldoze all of that though, Ben.
Yeah, yeah. You could keep it, to be honest. Maybe just extend the island out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
No. It depends how quickly this sugar daddy and laughter comes.
But I have a castle. Filbert has a castle. Ben has an island. I mean, wow. How spectacular is that? Look at that scenery. It's amazing.
It is. Do you know, I might try and land on this island, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'll give you
Where you
permission
gonna pick?
just at once, but
Show offs.
it's a tenner per helicopter.
That's very reasonable, actually.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
I take it the gorgeous is in reference to my landing now, Dingo, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
A little bit premature, a little bit premature.
Yeah. I'm watching now. You're good. You're actually better than I thought you would be.
Thank you. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so hopeless at flying everything else. I'm amazed you can keep it in the air.
I know you've got the skill. Yeah. Alright, let's get in there.
Okay, I try to land between.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Spectacular, especially this time of
oh
day.
no!
Oh,
you
no.
go through. I went through the. What you see isn't actually the ground. You go through it and then you land on the ground.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I won't land there.
Oh, yeah.
I can just see you all appear.
That's alright, we'll get the drone out and pretend that never happened.
Yeah. I'm staying up.
You go.
Do not land on the gardener house, please. And not in the gardener house.
I'll pop in and see. There you are. Oh, someone's found a bit of ground that actually is... Oh no, they haven't. They've gone through as well.
How pretty
Oh.
is it when you take off? Have a glance to the west. It's stunning.
I'm in my
Oh,
drone.
it's not working. Oh, sorry.
What's not working?
Yeah, to land on it here.
Yeah, no. It's false ground. Actually, Ben, you're right. You could live here and not bulldoze anything, probably.
Yeah, I don't think I'd need to, though. I'd feel too bad, to be honest, looking at it.
Yeah,
Someone's put a lot of hours into putting those flowers in the ground, and
yeah. This is a big enough house for you to have a simming wing.
I think so, yeah. Just about. I may get a full cockpit in now, even a full plane, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon you could have full plane.
Maybe, though, when you do buy this place, I could stay in this little tower thing in your garden. Would that work for you?
Like it's, Rapunzel kind of thing.
Yeah.
I love the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's nice. It's an interesting design just out the back of the house here. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh, everyone's up. Right, okay, I better get back in my chopper. And there's someone here.
I wanted to land there, but it's disappointing.
Yeah, but there is something quite spectacular about taking off through the ground, I have to say.
I did that. I don't know if you remember. I posted a screenshot. I think it was to me landed at a football field.
I
Don't know if you remember.
don't, if I'm honest.
But,
no.
yeah,
With the
but
upside down plane.
no, I was
Alright.
completely right side. I don't land upside down. Come on.
Oh no, sorry. I mean the helicopter stuff where there's an upside down plane. You did the rescue.
Yeah,
on.
well, that's not what I'm referring to.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
Neoplane.
When you have done all your pictures, tell me, and then we continue.
Yep, I have. Oh, blimey, Jenny. That was a bit close.
Yeah. Oh, so that's you, Philip.
So we continue to the north. You see between the countryside and the island a small bridge, and this is exactly where we continue.
To the north.
South, sorry.
Ah, okay.
The other north.
Yeah.
Filbert, you almost ran into me with TCAS.
I almost ran into you.
I don't know, you said you almost did.
You almost ran into me, Jenny.
I didn't see you.
So Jenny, and we give you now the next break. There's a lot of small airfield. It's a crest runway, and we can have a short stop over there.
Shall we change time of day?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
No, it gets more and more good as the sun goes down.
Especially if we're headed that way. Yeah.
Where is everybody? I'm suddenly alone. Oh, you're behind me. Okay. Slow up.
291 degrees.
Jenny, I don't know if you have me inside. When you follow me, I show you a way how you land perfectly on the runway.
Oh yeah, I was just flying off down the lake because I don't remember going south from it. Coming back now.
Look for Marcus. I figured you know.
Jenny, you see here the other lake, the southern lake of the Lake of Constance, Radolfzell Lake, and we are approaching with the chestnut over there, and then turning east. Then you can land on the runway, which is close to the town. On the left-hand side of the street. And in the meantime, the lights are on. Great.
Are you stationary, Marcus, right now?
But yeah,
Are you
one
stationary?
second.
Yeah,
For 1
I'm
minute.
hovering around you. Yep, all good. Making sure I'm with the right person.
Did we come here before, Marcus?
Mm.
Oh, I don't remember it for some reason.
What's special about this place?
When we take off, stay in 1 minute. We are taking off from here towards the sea in the south or east. Yeah.
Yes.
And stay close because there's the next scenery of that town.
Okay. I see the airport.
I don't. I just see lights and I'm heading for them.
That's why I was saying, should we change time of day?
No, it's beautiful now when you see in the lake the lights
Yeah, it is.
on the countryside. And so
You're
on.
right. You are right.
So Jenny, when you are ready, we can continue.
Holy moly, there's an A330 here.
Yeah, just seeing
yeah.
that. It's totally knocked me
I was
off.
watching him. Yeah.
I'm
He
ready for
landed
you guys
long.
are.
Okay, well, then continue.
Just before we leave, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to head off. I've got evening plans at 6 o'clock, so I do apologise.
No worries, no worries. Have a
But,
good stream.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone here. It's been really good this time. So, do it again sometime.
Take
Definitely.
care.
Yeah, you too, Marcus. Thanks a lot.
Right,
See you
easy.
soon.
See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So when you continue directly to heading 120 to the lake, and there's this nice scenery of Constance and at the lakeside.
Spectacular. Do you know, I never saw this. And like coming into the airport, the whole thing, I never saw this.
Saw more.
How pretty is it?
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries, Neil. Nice of you to pop along. I'll see you soon.
More minarets.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that in your country, I know that, but
No, we don't. We don't. It's interesting for me to see. Yeah.
we are calling churches. And you see, guys, once a time in the summertime, I meet myself here with some friends, and we rent a sailing boat here, yes, and do a trip over that lake over a weekend. And yes, sometimes in the evening we come here to Constance, or later on you see it on the other hand side of this lake where we go in the harbor over there. But I've been here in that harbor several times, and it's so amazing. You know, when you come here with the sailing boat, you mustn't take care to any with the car to find a park place. You are directly in the city, in the heart of the city, where the people are and the restaurants and so on, directly near to that harbor here, and yeah, enjoy it.
Can you see where I am? I'm near the railway station, where all the boats are, and
Yeah,
then there's like a blue tent.
Yeah, it is.
What is that?
It's the world, something like that.
Yeah, I'm right.
Well, the tent, what you see is the Krone Temp, when I see it correctly. That's a very famous circus here in Germany. And, well, it's here. But when you're steering a little bit, continue the coastline, and then you see a SeaWorld 2. I can't find it right now.
Oh yes, I see the tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the circus is always there,
Not always, no.
but it's a permanent tent.
Actually, got a name on it. If you
Yeah,
come
it's
in-
Krone.
Yeah, yeah, that's the like I can see it.
In
I see
English,
those
crown.
logos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's really horrible close up, but
And when you're close, I will check it too. When you're close to that harbor, there is really a nice figure at the entrance of the harbor. Just go down, don't touch the water, and you see the figures in the entrance of that harbor.
The entrance from the lake.
And from the harbor.
same thing.
You mean where the harbour joins the lake, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they are not figured so correctly, but yeah.
I see where they would be, though.
Yeah.
Okay, then we continue to the last castle of today. To Meersburg. Heading 80.
8-0. Gotcha. By the way, you can't claim more than one castle. This next one coming up is totally up for grabs.
I would say, or 60, 60, yeah, something like that. So we are approaching now to a small city called Meersburg, and well, it's overcrowded in the summer times with tourists and so on. But you will see, it's a very, very nice old town directly at the lake with two castles on the top. And the older castle of this one is founded by Dagobert the First. In the 5th century or something like that.
Nice.
And even there you see a small harbor with some ferries in it, and these ferries are crossing to Constance normally.
Constance is where we've just been, where the tent was.
Exactly. You are all too high.
Yes. On my way down now.
Pretty. Super pretty.
Right, I'm by the ferry now. This is where I took the screenshot, isn't it? I just remembered.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, yeah, I can see it. It's gorgeous. With the sunset in the background. Fantastic. Where's the castle? Just there?
Sort of near me up on the
Uphill.
hill.
Yeah, it's up on the hill.
There's a newer one on the right hand side and an older one on the left hand side.
Oh, we get 2 castles?
Mm-hmm. The new one is a yellow big building, and over the village or old time you see the old town in front of the church, or minaret here, like you are calling it.
This must be spectacular in real life. Like, I need to see this.
Okay, then let's continue down the sea and, well, directly to the east, to the end of the sea. And in the middle of the sea you see on the left hand side the airport Friedrichshafen, Echo Delta November Yankee. And then we are very close to our final destination.
Sorry, Marcus, which way did you say?
Directly to the end of the lake, eastwards. Follow the coastline. You see the flashing lights of the...
1-2 path.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
That's what I
And
thought.
you
It's
see
just, I saw everyone coming the other way and I thought I was doing it wrong.
On the left hand side you see the flashing light of the airport of Friedrichshafen. And on the right hand side, at the end of the lake, you see even a flashing light. This is the airport we are landing at the end. Not right now, because we are approaching to the end of the lake first, to our last town, last castle over there. But on the right hand side, we will land after it. But I find it so amazing as when you're now at that time on the lake, on the left hand side, the flashing lights of that airport, on the right hand side, the other airport.
Yeah. Do you know, I just thought to myself, I must fly to Friedrichshafen in the sim. As if we're not in the sim now. As if it's real life.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how real this sim makes you feel.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you feel like you're there, don't you?
Yeah.
You know,
You really do.
that you think, oh, right, I'm going to replicate this by jumping in a plane and coming in the sim.
Yeah, exactly.
You're actually in the sim.
Yeah.
You can land there with an Airbus. There's
Yes.
no problem.
There's scenery for it as well, I think. I think
Yeah.
someone's done the scenery.
Right now, I'm perfectly formatted with Marcus.
Ah, good.
Yep, I'm right behind you guys.
Are you? Nice.
I'm going to slow up a little. Oh, you're all down there? Okay.
Yeah, Marcus is descending constantly. Basically water level.
Yeah, I can't be so fast today. I don't know why.
It's interesting if you have a look at your altitude. Like we're 1,700 meters above sea level. It's high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
higher
is.
than it looks.
That's on your stream right now, Filbert. That's
Yeah.
drone up.
Yeah,
That's what drones do.
right. Yeah.
coming in hot.
Me?
Yeah, on the stream you are.
Yeah.
Susie loves this, by the way.
Susie to me always looks fairly disinterested in whatever I do.
Filbert, should we talk about that?
Perhaps not.
I reckon, Filbert, you need to back your time a day by 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Won't cost you anything.
No.
Amazing to see the lights, isn't it, of the choppers.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool.
And Simpros.
Oh no.
And we're back.
Is it perhaps with the heating of your PC? What I recognize is with the sim, my PC is getting very hot, and that's why I always add an additional cooling for it when I'm flying. Hey, we are flying. Sorry.
I was going to say, I live in a part of Australia that is not cool. You know, it's very warm by its existence, like by its very nature. It's always going to be hot. And one thing I've always tried to do when it comes to building, you know, my PC has always been to not rely on cooling, because if you rely on cooling, in my opinion, then well, it's just counterproductive. You're pushing your PC to a limit that it doesn't want to handle, you know. So I'm always looking at how I can have my PC run at a level that's in its natural environment, right?
Well, but in real life, you are cooling your CPU really very often when you are in the data center and so on.
It's all fan based. My whole PC, and I live in an average of like 28 degrees Celsius. It's constantly cooling itself by a fan. I don't use liquid cooling whatsoever. Now I understand the reason for it, and a lot of Australians do use it, but like I say, logic to me is the PC's not happy with that, you know, being in a hot environment. Like, why would you put in systems? Why would, you get what I mean. What I'm saying is, PC's not comfortable, so let's make the PC comfortable. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, you want to say you do not want to fly a flight sim any longer because your PC does not feel comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Or did I miss you?
That's pretty much what I got from that as well, Marcus.
It's you know, we are flying with 110 knots, and it seems or you get the feeling you're standing on the lake, but it's not.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Big lake, isn't it?
On the right hand side you see the airport we are landing after it.
Ah, yes. You see the blue taxiway lights. It's true, there's really no perception of speed, is there?
Yeah.
I fly over Lake Michigan a lot. Yeah, you can't. You get in the middle of the lake, you can't even see land anywhere. You feel like you're flying over the ocean.
Yeah.
And see the Alps in the background.
Yes.
Gorgeous. So is this Geneva?
No,
No?
no. Geneva is behind the Alps in the south.
Okay,
I
so
would
where are
say
we? What's this
500
like?
kilometers. Or do you mean Geneva or Genova? Italy or Switzerland?
Switzerland. Geneva.
Switzerland, okay. Well, even that. It's,
We're
I
not
would say,
there. Okay.
400,
So what is this
500
place?
kilometers.
What is this like? Sorry, I have no perception where I am right now.
In the south of Germany, on the right hand side is Switzerland, in front of us is Austria, and on the left hand side is Germany.
And this is Lake Constance.
Constance.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just leaves you speechless, this scenery.
Doesn't it? I noticed there's lights up in the hill, in the hills,
Yep.
just ahead of us. What are those lights?
This is a station of what is it called? The cabins you're using to climb hills. Seilbahn.
Yeah.
What is it in English?
What
Cable cars.
Cable cars.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So in the UK, if you saw lights like that, it would be a golf driving range.
So we are approaching now here to Bregenz. It's in Austria, and on the right-hand side in the water, you see the only opera in Europe, probably, in the water. So the audience is sitting on the hill, but the actors are playing on the lake. So let's see if I find it.
Yeah, I struggled to find this last time.
Okay. You see the stadium on the right-hand side. And now let's see if I can find it.
Amazing! I can see your landing light. That's spectacular. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
You see the landing light on the lake? Or what?
Yeah, I can see your light. Like I've overtaken you because of my speed.
Okay.
But I see what
now-
you're talking about.
Yeah, sure. And then now let's help to find the opera. 1 second. And yes, switch on your landing lights when you can see it.
I see it. I'm right over it now.
Yeah.
So I'm now exactly, Filbert.
Yeah.
Here it is, near the station is that opera.
There it is.
easy.
Yep.
So, and here in Bregenz, we all mainly we are here in that harbor to make our night. When we are sailing, coming from Germany, we go here in that harbor, eating Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh, I love it. That's Venus. What
Yeah,
is
on the-
this?
Pardon?
Impressive.
This oval, like hatched. I'm just flying over it. It's like an oval-shaped building, but it's actually several buildings. Awesome. Here we go.
Where is it in relation to the Opera House?
Just behind it.
It's kind of behind you, Filbert, if you turn right.
Yeah.
180.
It's lit up.
It's like a football stadium, but without seats.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I thought that was a football stadium.
It really is. Just not rendered for me in the sim.
I see what you
I'm
mean though,
looking
Milo,
at
no
you.
seats.
Yeah, I'm looking at yours. It's a bit different. Oh, no, it's not. So,
It is some kind of
So
sports
much-
arena, isn't it?
yeah. It's got to be a football stadium.
Oh.
What a location, though, eh?
Okay, then we go back to the north to the airport we are landing.
Roger.
Is this the north that's actually west, Marcus?
No, north.
sorry. North, okay. Got disorientated.
We're heading west.
Sorry?
Which airport was it? I'm definitely heading west. Which was the airport we were supposed to land at?
Altenrhein, it's called, and
Altenrhein.
This
So that's
direction.
due west.
Marcus.
yes, it's west. Okay, sorry for that. I'm so
Okay.
happy with you that you're here with me. Otherwise, I don't know where I'm landing. Yeah, sorry. You know, I don't. My eyes. Yes, sorry for that.
I've always suspected your general
Yeah.
sense of direction.
Mm, and do then a nice hovering over the taxiways and so on, huh?
Yes.
That we don't get any complaints from the ADC.
I see the airport.
Howsy, you have to shoot off, do you? No problem. Yeah. Howsy says thank you very much, Marcus, for the tour.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I'll see you soon, Howsy. Thanks for coming.
Next to, is that you, Mark?
No, where are you?
Look behind you. I'm like right up the butt of the chopper.
Yeah, that's me.
Follow you.
No, because you've just criticised my landing.
I didn't criticise you. You're my star student. Come on.
No pressure.
Star student of how many, Dingo?
One. It counts.
It
Come on.
does.
Feel so loved.
Yeah, the landing light is very bright of that helicopter. I even can see here the ground highlighted.
Oh yes, me too.
And the water and so on, it's fantastic.
The whole scenery, the whole tour was amazing. Really was.
Thanks.
It is.
Yep. Gonna struggle to beat this one.
I know.
I was thinking the Caribbean was going to be a great experience, you know, versus anything else we've ever seen, but this tops it.
Yeah, it will be a great experience.
It will. I know.
But yes, it won't be quite like this. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't spoil it before next week. You know. Got to get some anticipation and excitement for next Sunday or Saturday, whichever day it was. I can't remember.
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Are you around next Saturday, Marcus?
Yeah.
Do you want to come on our Club Filbert Silver Caribbean island hopping trip in the caravan?
Yeah, great.
Okay, I'll send you the details.
At the end, landing like normal plane with a helicopter, it's much easier.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Oh, I wish my phone
hello,
would shut up, sorry. I normally put it on silent.
We
when I
need
stream.
to name that frog. Has he got a name? We need to name
He
it.
hasn't. What about Derek?
Don't spoil the moment.
Derek?
Yeah, I know.
Derek's good. Hey, someone's landed not where I expected.
I've just
That's
crossed
you.
the threshold.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Taxiways are at the end, and right to the tower we can land.
To the right?
Yeah, but at the end is a taxiway,
Uh-huh.
and near to the tower we can park.
Yeah. It's amazing, the landing lights.
Yeah,
How it's replicated in the sim.
it is.
Sim froze. Stop. We're back.
I was planning to do like a hover taxi all the way down the runway, and then I realised that would take forever. So I'm just essentially flying again.
Break,
Oh,
Jenny. Break.
Come on, Filbert.
Filbert about landed on me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
As you know, I have no idea what's going on behind me. And I like landing backwards, so it's a fatal combination.
5 knots is my favourite hover taxi speed. 5 knots.
Yeah.
If you can manage that, you know you're doing good, in my approval.
Well, I managed it with 20, but the lady is not any longer here, Susie. So
So, where are we landing? By the control tower?
by the
Yeah.
control
Like-
tower. Yep.
Okay. I'll come over.
Oh, that was pretty good in the end. In the end, it was pretty good.
God. Just watch someone strike their tail into the ground.
Slowly go backwards.
Yeah,
Somehow.
can you see that? Yeah, they've gone up.
Oh yeah. There might be cement up there.
I'm coming in now from the back rider. The 2 landed helicopters, the 3.
Where are you? Oh yeah.
Jenny is there.
Yeah, I'm coming behind Jenny, hopefully.
And look, this guy.
Perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect.
Land, land, land. Land.
Down.
Nice.
Yep.
I could see the bounce.
Yeah, it was a little control.
Yeah.
Oh! There was a plane below you, yes.
I think he did that to make
how
your
you
land.
land a helicopter, lad.
I was going to say, I think he did that to make your landing look better, Dingo, to be honest. I think he was
Yeah.
being sensitive.
I think so. Mine was okay.
It was good. It was good.
Good job. What
Yeah.
a great tour.
Absolutely fantastic, Marcus.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so
Thanks a
much.
lot.
Yeah, thanks for all the time you put into it, Marcus.
It made so much fun with you guys.
Good. Well, I'm left every bit as speechless as I was after we tried it out the other week. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Right, I think I'll end the stream there. I'll hang around and chat a little bit longer. But to those of you who have watched, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you on a stream soon. Next stream's likely to be on Thursday evening. I'll upload the details as soon as I've decided on them.